Hi, my name is Dom, and I am part of the PPI panel involved in the DISCA sleep study program. And we're hoping to make a difference to parents and children where ADHD is a huge part of their lives. Well, I've been motivated as a father and as an individual whose life has been massively impacted by neurodivergence. My middle son was diagnosed around the age of 8 as autistic, and within a year ADHD. So I have a passion for promoting ADHD as a positive, and also recognizing the challenges that come with that, both as a parent and as a child going through that process through into adolescence and beyond. When they were young, it was a real challenge for us as parents. I wish there'd been some kind of support out there for us, but certainly we had so many sleepless nights. I mean, it was unusual if we had a night where we slept more than 5 hours without being interrupted. And I recognize that it's very difficult, especially for ADHD brains, to kind of stop talking, to stop yakking. And those evenings and those nights often the time when our brains seem to just go into overdrive. So understanding that it may be difficult for our kids to sleep, and especially in primary years, and finding support that might make a difference to others is really imperative. We didn't really have that. We tried all sorts of tips, tried techniques, things that were suggested to us, stuff we read about, but actually it was just kind of a bit of a war of attrition. Eventually we got there. But we would try and put in place a routine and a pattern. And it wasn't so much the getting to sleep that was really challenging. It was them, one in particular, staying asleep. There were times with my middle son where we would use medication that came via CAMS to aid the sleeping process, and that was kind of mixed, I would say, mixed results on that one. I think we just have to recognize that it's difficult. It's difficult for neurodivergent brains to stay asleep. I don't really feel that we got a massive amount of support, but I'm also not really sure that we knew exactly what that support would look like. I just feel it was just a battle, and we tried various things and never really seemed to crack that. So in addition to the PPI panel meetings that are all held online, which are nice to be part of because you get to see other members of the panel and make eye contact and have a kind of more of a free discussion. They're great for ideas. A lot of what I've been doing is when I've been contacted and asked to give feedback on, say, something like two voice clips, one slightly longer than the other, trial questionnaires. So we would time how long it takes us to complete the questionnaire, and that would be modified before going out to the respective parents. Various kind of design tweaks and subtle changes in the language, all sorts of mini bits and pieces, really, which feel that I'm contributing to a whole. And I guess my responses are taken in and the responses of others are taken in, and then a kind of consensus is formed from those about how to shape this and make it more accessible to parents that actually are signing up for the sleep program. I'll first look at why are we doing it. So we're doing this because we recognize that there is a huge challenge for parents of ADHD children anyway, but sleep deprivation, not only our children's sleep deprivation, but the deprivation that we also experience as a result of trying to manage theirs is really has a huge impact. Has an impact on us as an individual, has an impact on us as a couple if we're in a co-parenting kind of scenario, and of course for our kids, they're living with it 24 hours a day. So my ideal is that every parent that accesses the website or looks at the app gets something from it. Now that may not always be the case, of course, but I would say stay curious, and if you can learn and benefit even 10-20% more than you currently feel, then that's a massive positive outcome. What I would say, if you've got a curiosity, the drive to maybe make different choices, and the ambition to change the way your life currently is, and that of your kids, and that of many, many kids beyond your knowledge, just out there, then getting involved in work like this is really important. But what you are able to do as a parent of an ADHD child, and potentially an ADHD person yourself, is shape what we're doing and get involved, and recognize that it can be really isolating out there sometimes, even with the experiences that we have and the journeys we're on, and being part of something where you feel less isolated and more understood. I think it's a really good thing to be involved with. Like I say, you don't even need to have that much time. Get involved, but it's on your terms, and those terms are supported all the way down the line by the research team.